If only you knew the true amount of love that I have for you. I need for you to know that now.
Comedian and TV presenter Steve Harvey has a true story of rags to riches, and one that many people don't even know about. After marrying Marjorie Bridges, they expanded their family from 4 to 7 children. While it might seem simple on the surface, becoming a stepfather wasn't without its challenges. In fact, his stepson's emotional remarks on Harvey's show moved him to tears. Harvey, known for his humor and ability to make us laugh, found it hard to hold back his emotions. He's one of America's most well-known celebrities, thanks to his incredible sense of humor, which has helped him build a fortune of $200 million. However, Harvey's journey to success hasn't always been easy. Humble beginning. Harvey grew up in the grips of poverty, born in West Virginia as the son of a hard-working coal miner. From an early age, he learned the value of a hard day's work and the significance of perseverance. His upbringing was steeped in the grit and determination that would later define his career. Before he became a household name in the entertainment industry, Harvey took on a variety of jobs to make ends meet. He worked as a mailman, delivering letters and packages day in and day out. He also spent time as a carpet cleaner, scrubbing and vacuuming floors to earn a living. At one point, Harvey even tried his hand at boxing, stepping into the ring and facing opponents head-on. Big break. When Harvey first ventured into stand-up comedy, the road was anything but smooth. He faced numerous hardships, including bouts of homelessness. During the early days of his career, he often slept in his car between gigs, struggling to make ends meet while chasing his dream. Despite these challenges, Harvey's dedication to his craft never wavered. His big break came in 1990 when he made it to the finals of the second annual Johnny Walker National Comedy Search. This pivotal moment catapulted him into the spotlight and opened doors to new opportunities. Soon after, he landed the role of host for Showtime at the Apollo, a prestigious position that significantly boosted his career, in theory homeless. Even after finding his footing as a stand-up comedian, Harvey continued to face significant obstacles. The path to success was far from easy, and he spent the first 3 years of his comedy career without stable housing. Reflecting on this challenging period, Harvey told People magazine, "1 or 2 engagements went through, and suddenly I was homeless. Nowhere to go. Despite some concerts offering lodging, there were many instances when Harvey was left with no choice but to live in his vehicle." Reflecting on those tough times, Harvey shared with People magazine that he truly had nowhere else to go. He converted his 1976 Ford Tempo into a makeshift home, utilizing every bit of space creatively to meet his basic needs. He used a cooler as a refrigerator, storing food and drinks to get by. For personal hygiene, he relied on gas station restrooms and public pool showers. Remained faithful. Harvey often recalled those trying days with a mix of sadness and resilience. In his interview with People, he described the emotional toll of his circumstances, stating, "That was so depressing you can only truly do it for a week." However, his situation stretched into 3 long years. Despite the bleakness, he never wavered in his faith that things would eventually turn around. At his lowest point, Harvey clung to his belief that better days were ahead. He said, "Even in my worst hours, I believed things would get better." This unwavering optimism became his guiding light, pushing him to persevere through the darkest times. Being broke nearly cost him his big shot. Despite facing ongoing challenges with his living situation, Steve Harvey found himself at a crossroads in his comedy career. Feeling discouraged and at a loss, he revealed in a motivational speech shared via tweet that he had reached the point of considering giving up on his dream and pursuing a regular job. However, fate had other plans in store for him. As he prepared to call his father and share his decision, Harvey decided to check his answering machine for messages. Among them was an unexpected offer from Chuck Sutton, producer of Showtime at the Apollo, who had seen a tape of Harvey's act and invited him to perform on the show that Sunday. While Harvey should have been thrilled that his dream of appearing on television was coming true, he was instead overcome with despair. "I got 35 hours? How am I going to get to New York? I can't make it," he recalled, feeling trapped in Florida with no means to reach New York City. However, fate intervened once again when Harvey received another message offering him $150 to perform at a club in Jacksonville, just a few hours away from his current location. Seizing the opportunity, Harvey accepted the gig and delivered a stellar performance that impressed the club owner enough to offer him an additional $150 to perform again on Saturday. With $300 in his pocket, Harvey was able to afford a cheap flight to New York and make it in time for the TV debut that would ultimately change the trajectory of his life. Reaching new heights. Harvey's faith in his future was not misplaced. His big break came in 1990 when he advanced to the finals of the Johnny Walker National Comedy Search. This significant achievement marked his television debut and served as a springboard for his career. The exposure he gained from this competition led to him landing the role of host for Showtime at the Apollo, a position he held for 7 years. This role not only solidified his place in the entertainment industry, but also showcased his talent to a wider audience. It was during this period that Harvey's career began to soar, setting the stage for his subsequent success in television, radio, and beyond. Grounding oneself. As Harvey steadily climbed the ladder to success, he never lost sight of the difficulties he faced at the beginning of his career. The hardships he endured became a part of his narrative, grounding him in humility and gratitude. Even as his reputation grew and his career flourished, Harvey remained committed to using his platform to inspire others. He often shared his story to remind people that perseverance and hard work can overcome even the most daunting obstacles. A constant struggle. In an interview with Heidi Geekos of the South African news network NK in 2019, Harvey discussed the ongoing nature of challenges in life. "Every time you succeed in overcoming a problem, I've got bad news. There's always another one. There is one more just over there," he said. Harvey's words underscored the reality that the path to success is never a straight line, but a series of ongoing battles. This perspective helped him stay prepared for future challenges and maintain the resilience needed to continue growing and evolving in his career, his first union. Harvey is well aware that life is not always simple, and his personal life has seen its share of ups and downs. His first marriage to Marcia Harvey ended in divorce shortly after he achieved success as a comedian on Showtime at the Apollo. The couple, who had been married for 14 years, had 3 children together, 2 daughters and a son. Divorce. Despite the dissolution of his first marriage, Harvey didn't give up on the institution of marriage. He subsequently married Mary Shackelford. This union, although initially promising, faced its own set of challenges. The couple had a son named Winton and remained together for 9 years before parting ways in November 2005. Through these experiences, Harvey developed a sense of skepticism about his romantic endeavors, understanding that even the best intentions can sometimes lead to unforeseen outcomes. Plaintiff on Love. Reflecting on his 2 failed marriages, Harvey shared his perspective with Enka Preps, saying, "If you've never failed, what do you know? You're ignorant. To find the ideal girl, you must get divorced. I have some knowledge about it." His words were spoken from a place of hard-earned wisdom as he learned valuable lessons from his marital experiences. Despite the heartache and challenges, Harvey maintained hope and eventually reconnected with a remarkable woman he had met years earlier. Met Marjorie. Harvey first encountered Marjorie in 1990 while performing stand-up comedy in Memphis, Tennessee. The meeting was serendipitous and left a lasting impression on him. One evening, as Harvey was mid-performance, a woman arrived late, making her way through the crowd to find a seat in the front row. The comedian, captivated by her presence, paused mid-sentence, struck by her beauty and grace. This chance meeting planted a seed that would eventually grow into a deep and enduring love. I'm getting married to her. Marjorie, the mysterious latecomer to Harvey's comedy show in Memphis, was destined to become more than just a fleeting audience member. As she navigated her way through the crowd to find her seat, she couldn't help but feel a twinge of worry that the performer would poke fun at her tardiness. However, Harvey surprised her by not making any jokes at her expense. Instead, he turned to face her and boldly declared to the audience, "I'm going to marry her. I'm sorry, I don't know who this is." Little did he know, his prediction would come true. Even as Harvey's life was intertwined with Marjorie's, he remained married to Marcia, waiting for the right time to make his vision a reality. Harvey had a unique ability to foresee his future, but he understood that certain prerequisites needed to be met before he could fully commit to Marjorie. He believed that he needed greater control over his wealth and career before taking the next step. In a 2014 interview with Essence magazine, Harvey shed light on his thought process, stating, "A guy has to know who he is, what he does, and how much he's going to earn before he can be useful to a woman." This period of self-reflection and preparation was crucial for Harvey as he laid the foundation for his future with Marjorie. Eventually, Wedder Harvey's career continued to soar as he made waves in television with roles in series like Me and the Boys and The Steve Harvey Show. It was during this time that he began dating Marjorie, gradually solidifying their bond. In 2007, the couple exchanged vows and officially became husband and wife. Since then, Harvey has openly credited Marjorie with being a driving force behind his success. Her unwavering support and love have been instrumental in shaping his personal and professional life, inspiring him to reach new heights of achievement. All thanks to her. In a heartfelt interview with Essence magazine, Harvey expressed his gratitude for Marjorie, stating, "All I have is because of this woman right here." Indeed, since their marriage, Harvey's career has experienced a significant upswing. A prime example is his role as the host of Family Feud, a position he assumed in 2010. Over the course of 3 years, under Harvey's guidance, the show soared to become the second most watched midday program in the country, the discussion programs. Among Harvey's notable contributions to television are his 2 self-titled talk shows, Steve Harvey, which aired from 2012 to 2016, and Steve, which debuted in 2017. Both shows seamlessly blended Harvey's signature humor with compelling celebrity interviews and captivating human interest stories. Audiences were drawn to Harvey's charismatic presence and his ability to tackle a wide range of topics with wit and insight. However, in May 2019, NBC made the unexpected decision to cancel Steve, Unexpected Cancellation. Rumors swirled about the reasons behind the cancellation, with speculation that NBC wanted to make room for a new program featuring Kelly Clarkson. However, Harvey himself was caught off guard by the network's decision. In an interview at the Variety Entertainment Conference in 2019, he revealed that he had not been informed of the cancellation until it became public knowledge. He expressed disappointment that NBC had not approached him directly about their intentions, emphasizing the lack of communication between him and the network, considering the future. As June 2019 marked the end of an era with the final episode of Steve, many of Harvey's fans were undoubtedly saddened by the farewell. However, true to his resilient spirit, the host approached the milestone with grace and optimism. He took to Twitter to share a poignant video from his last day on set, reflecting on the journey and looking toward the future with hope and excitement. Harvey's ability to maintain a positive attitude amid change was a testament to his resilience and unwavering faith in what lies ahead. This is a festive occasion. Addressing a captivated studio audience in the video, Harvey declared, "This is a celebration. This is everything about the end of 7 years. However, dude, this is good. You must comprehend how it works. Your life is only a novel after all. I'm 62 years old, by the way. The 62nd chapter of the book I'm writing is now in progress. Harvey's analogy likened life to a book, with each chapter representing a phase or milestone. Despite the bittersweet ending of one chapter, he embraced the idea that new beginnings awaited on the next page. Eagerly awaiting the next page. Continuing his metaphorical comparison, Harvey reflected on the diverse experiences that had filled the pages of his life thus far. There are some excellent novels in there, too. Both positive and negative chapters are included. Moreover, a few chapters went on a little bit longer than I had hoped, he shared. However, with his finger poised at the corner of the 62nd chapter, Harvey expressed eagerness for what lay ahead. I'm just getting ready to turn it. I'm eager to see what God has in store for me on the subsequent page, he exclaimed. This sentiment encapsulated Harvey's optimistic outlook and his belief in the power of faith and perseverance to guide him through life's twists and turns. The touching reunion. As Steve Harvey's tenure as the host of Steve came to an end, viewers were left with a treasure trove of unforgettable moments to cherish. Among these cherished memories was a particularly touching scene that took place in 2015, when Harvey welcomed his beloved wife, Marjorie, and their combined family of 7 children onto the set. Large family. Harvey's journey through marriage and fatherhood has been rich with love and blessings. His first marriage to Marcia blessed him with twin daughters, Carly and Brandy, as well as a son named Broderick. From his second marriage to Mary, Harvey welcomed another son into the world. While he and Marjorie haven't had any biological children together, they have expanded their family through adoption, adding another precious child to their brood. Becoming a stepfather. Marjorie's children from a previous marriage, Lori, Jason, and Morgan, have also played an integral role in Harvey's life. As their stepfather, Harvey has embraced the responsibility of guiding and nurturing them, offering unwavering support and love. Integrating 2 families can be challenging, but Harvey's commitment to Marjorie and her children knows no bounds. He has willingly stepped into the role of stepfather, treating Marjorie's children as his own and creating a loving and supportive environment for all. Love for his wife is deep. Harvey's love for Marjorie runs deep, evident in his heartfelt words to People magazine, where he described falling in love with her as a rebirth. I screwed up so many times in my life, and that's what I meant. Everything changed because of Marjorie, he confessed. Their love brought about a profound transformation in Harvey, guiding him toward a path of redemption and fulfillment. He emphasized the importance of finding contentment at home, acknowledging the peace and joy that Marjorie brought into his life. The difficulties of bringing children together. Despite the profound love shared between Harvey and Marjorie, merging their separate families posed its own set of challenges. Harvey opened up to People magazine about the complexities they faced, including the difficulty of bringing their children together under one roof. He recounted warning his children, "Look, if you don't like it, take care of it. I don't need your approval." It was a candid acknowledgement of the reality that blending families is not always smooth sailing and may require patience and understanding from all parties involved. Jason starts off. The journey towards forming a cohesive blended family was not without its hurdles, but ultimately, the love and commitment shared by Harvey and Marjorie prevailed. Their children had no choice but to accept their parents' marriage, and over time, they began to merge into one big, loving, mixed family. One poignant moment that highlighted the growing bond between Harvey and his stepchildren occurred when Jason, Marjorie's son, made a surprise appearance on his stepfather's show in 2015, Birthday Present. A special birthday surprise awaited Harvey on the set of his show as he was greeted by his beloved wife, their 7 children, and other family members. It was a heartwarming moment as each of them took the opportunity to share fond memories and express their love and appreciation for Harvey, who played multiple roles in their lives as a father, stepfather, and spouse. Embarrassing memories. The atmosphere was filled with laughter and nostalgia as Harvey's children recounted cherished memories from their time with him. Carly, Harvey's daughter, reminisced about a comical Christmas incident involving brand-new bikes and a hilarious mishap circling the dining room table. Morgan, Marjorie's daughter, fondly recalled the touching moment when Harvey walked her down the aisle at her wedding, symbolizing his role as a loving father figure in her life. Broderick, Harvey's stepson, shared a more poignant memory of his father's guidance and support during a challenging moment in his life. Jason's reality. However, the mood took a somber turn when it was Jason's turn to speak. In a moment of raw honesty, he addressed Harvey directly, acknowledging the complexities of their relationship. "You stole my mother, but you've got a whole lot more with it," he remarked, alluding to himself and his sisters. Despite the initial challenges of blending their families, it was evident that Harvey not only embraced his stepchildren, but also loved them unconditionally, treating them as his own flesh and blood. Disclosure. As the heartfelt testimonials continued, Jason's words carried a weight of profound emotion. "You gave me your last name, and that's unfathomable," he revealed, expressing gratitude for the deep bond he shared with Harvey. He opened up about his own father's absence in his life, highlighting the pivotal role Harvey played in filling that void and providing him with love and support when he needed it most. When he needed it, affected him deeply. Harvey listened intently as Jason poured his heart out, his words resonating deeply with the host. The raw emotion in Jason's voice was palpable, stirring something deep within Harvey's own heart. Tears welled up in his eyes and his lips trembled with emotion as he struggled to contain the overwhelming flood of feelings that swept over him. As Jason reached the climax of his speech, the atmosphere crackled with emotion. "And you understood the genuine amount of love that I have for you. I now need you to be aware of it," he declared, his words ringing out with sincerity and conviction. But Jason wasn't finished yet. With unwavering love and gratitude, he proclaimed, "There's no one better than you, Dad. You did it." The live audience erupted into cheers and applause, moved by the profound love and admiration shared between father and son. The exchange between Harvey and Jason was a poignant reminder of the transformative power of love and the unbreakable bonds forged through shared experiences and mutual support. In that moment, amidst tears and applause, Harvey and his family affirmed the enduring strength of their connection and the boundless capacity of the human heart to love and forgive. It was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the profound impact that one person's love and kindness can have on the lives of others. But did you know there's more to Steve Harvey than meets the eye? Stay tuned to discover more about this captivating comedian. Keep watching for an inside look at the untold truth of Steve Harvey. He didn't begin performing until he was 27. 2 years after being inspired by Arsenio Hall on television, Steve Harvey took his first steps onto the stage of a comedy club at the age of 27. Recounting the moment in a video posted on Facebook during the set of Family Feud, Harvey shared how a friend dared him to participate in an open mic night for a chance to win a small cash prize. Seizing the opportunity, he delivered an impromptu stand-up performance that earned him the coveted title of winner. Reflecting on the experience, Harvey admitted, "I won $50, cried all the way home, overwhelmed by the significance of his victory." When his friend questioned his emotional reaction to the modest prize, Harvey explained that she failed to grasp the profound impact of the moment. "I said, 'No, you don't understand. I was born tonight. I'm going to go do this the rest of my life,'" he recalled passionately. While his friend remained skeptical, Harvey saw winning the $50 comedy contest as a divine sign. "I've been talking to God my whole life about what he wants me to do," he confessed. "This is it." Confident in his calling, Harvey made a life-altering decision the next day. He showed up to work and promptly quit. "I jumped immediately," he declared, demonstrating an unwavering determination to pursue his newfound passion for comedy. He was sued over a private jet. Despite facing financial challenges following his second divorce, Steve Harvey has made a remarkable comeback in recent years. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Harvey's fortune is estimated to be around $200 million. With his newfound wealth, Harvey has developed a preference for private flights over commercial ones. However, this preference landed him in a legal dispute. In 2015, USA Today reported that Harvey was sued by Business Aircraft Leasing, Inc., based in Nashville. The company alleged that Harvey had verbally agreed to lease a private jet for $97,000 per month, but then requested extensive customizations costing over $400,000. Although Harvey had paid half of the customization fees, he abruptly changed his mind and informed the company that he would not be renting the jet after all. The lawsuit demanded that Harvey pay the remaining $200,000 for the changes he had requested. Although the company dropped the lawsuit, Harvey retaliated by filing his own lawsuit against Federal Aviation Title Company. He claimed that the company had refused to return the $208,000 that he had placed with them in escrow. Despite being legally served, the company failed to respond to Harvey's suit. As a result, Harvey's lawyers requested a default judgment, which the judge granted. The judge ordered the company to repay Harvey the full amount of $208,959.77. He and his wife denied internet rumors of infidelity. In August 2023, social media buzzed with rumors alleging that Steve Harvey's wife, Marjorie, was involved in infidelity with both the family's bodyguard and chef. The unverified reports even suggested that she was plotting to divorce Harvey and take half of his $200 million fortune. While Harvey typically refrains from addressing baseless rumors, he and his wife felt compelled to speak out against these claims. During Harvey's appearance at the InvestFest in Atlanta, he addressed the issue directly. "Before I get started, just let me say I'm fine," Harvey assured the crowd in a video shared on TikTok. "Marjorie's fine. I don't know what y'all doing, but find something else to do, because we're fine. Lord have mercy." He emphasized that while the temptation to respond to rumors may arise, he had no time for gossip and idle chatter. Marjorie also shared her perspective on the matter via Instagram, accompanied by a meaningful Bible verse. "My husband and I don't usually stop to address all the foolishness and lies that have been spread about us," she wrote, quoting a relevant passage. "When they hurled their insults at him, he did not retaliate. When he suffered, he made no threats. Instead, he entrusted himself to He who judges justly." With this statement, Marjorie reaffirmed her and Harvey's commitment to rising above negativity and maintaining their integrity in the face of adversity. And that's all for this video. If you found this content interesting, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel to support us. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.